Over 60, never drink beet juice. With these 7 foods, it can cause serious health problems. Did you know that a beverage often hailed as one of the healthiest on the planet can actually transform into a silent danger with the addition of just one wrong ingredient? It's a common scene. Many people begin their mornings with a sense of pride, juicing a fresh, vibrant beet, pouring it into a glass, and feeling confident they are actively nurturing their heart health, supporting their liver, and energizing themselves for the day ahead. However, what eludes the vast majority of these health-conscious individuals is the profound power held within the humble beet. And much like any potent force, it demands a certain level of understanding and respect. Within this unassuming red root lie extraordinary compounds capable of revitalizing your circulation, encouraging your blood vessels to open and function optimally, fortifying your liver, and significantly boosting your stamina. Yet the very same compounds that offer these remarkable benefits can also react quite strongly and often detrimentally when combined with certain other foods. This is precisely where the insidious trouble begins, often unnoticed and unacknowledged. Every single day, countless individuals unknowingly concoct beet juice combinations that can lead to stomach irritation, promote unwanted fermentation within the gut, elevate dangerous oxalate levels, place an excessive burden on the liver, impede proper circulation, and even, in a truly unfortunate twist, completely negate the very nutrients they are striving to absorb. The most alarming aspect of this situation is that many of these potentially harmful mixtures appear entirely healthy on the surface. Indeed, numerous popular recipes found in well-intentioned cookbooks widely shared across social media platforms or casually recommended by friends are unknowingly contributing to these adverse reactions because the individuals sharing them simply lack the understanding of the complex biochemical processes occurring within the human body. But today, that will change for you. In this comprehensive exploration, we will meticulously uncover 7 specific beet juice combinations that you absolutely must avoid. Among these, we will highlight one particular pairing that carries a genuinely significant risk, especially for individuals over the age of 50 or those currently managing any form of kidney or digestive issues. More crucially, this discussion will also equip you with the precise knowledge of how to consume beet juice correctly, ensuring that your heart, liver, circulation, and overall energy levels all reap the profound benefits without any accompanying risks. Commit to staying with us until the very end, because what you are about to learn has the potential to fundamentally alter the way you prepare and consume this remarkably healing juice, perhaps forever. Our first perilous combination, one that is remarkably common, involves mixing beet juice with lemon. This is a mistake that many people inadvertently make, driven by the seemingly beneficial aspects of lemon, such as its vitamin C content, refreshing taste, and association with detoxification. It sounds entirely healthy, doesn't it? What could possibly go wrong? As it turns out, quite a lot can go wrong. Lemon is inherently very acidic. When this potent acidity encounters the natural compounds present within raw beetroot, a dramatic and instantaneous shift occurs in the pH of the juice. For many individuals, particularly seniors, and especially those already contending with conditions like gastritis, acid reflux, or a generally sensitive stomach, this immediate change in acidity can trigger significant irritation within mere minutes. It is not uncommon for people to experience symptoms such as heartburn, nausea, or a profoundly uncomfortable sour stomach shortly after consuming this combination, often without realizing that the lemon is the primary culprit. However, the more pervasive issue lies in how this acidity interferes with the beneficial nutrients found in beetroot. Beets are naturally abundant in plant-based iron and powerful pigments that are essential for blood formation and maintaining healthy circulation. For these vital nutrients to be absorbed effectively by the body, they require a stable internal environment. When lemon excessively acidifies the beet juice mixture, it disrupts this delicate process. Instead of enhancing nutrient absorption, the acidity actively hinders it, most notably impacting the absorption of iron, thereby nullifying one of the key benefits that individuals expect to gain from drinking beet juice. What was intended to bolster energy levels and improve oxygenation can ultimately lead to nothing more than physical discomfort. Furthermore, some individuals report experiencing dizziness or weakness following the consumption of this mix. This sensation can arise because the acidic shock can overstimulate the production of stomach acid, a reaction that is particularly pronounced in older adults whose digestive linings may already be thinner or more fragile. If you suffer from acid reflux, this combination can further aggravate the esophagus, leading to increased discomfort. It is important to note that lemon itself is not inherently bad. The issue lies in the quantity used. A minuscule splash of lemon juice for a hint of flavor might be relatively harmless. However, when large squeezes, half a lemon, or even the juice of an entire lemon is added, the problems begin to manifest. If you genuinely enjoy a touch of brightness in your beet juice, it is crucial to practice moderation. Opt for just a few drops for a subtle freshness, never a heavy, dominant squeeze. And if your stomach is particularly sensitive, it is far wiser to omit lemon entirely. Your digestive system will undoubtedly express its gratitude. Moving on to combination number 2, we address the practice of mixing beet juice with honey or sugar. This is an exceptionally common error, and regrettably, one of the most detrimental. Many individuals find the naturally earthy taste of beetroot to be somewhat challenging to appreciate. Consequently, they attempt to mitigate this by adding honey, standard table sugar, or even sweet syrups to their juice. This action often feels entirely innocent, especially considering that honey is frequently perceived as a natural sweetener. However, the moment you introduce concentrated sugars into beet juice, you fundamentally alter how the body processes it. Beets are naturally rich in nitrates, which are crucial compounds that the body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide plays a vital role in relaxing blood vessels, thereby supporting improved circulation, enhancing stamina, and contributing to the regulation of blood pressure. But when beet juice is combined with honey or sugar, this essential nitrate conversion process is significantly disrupted. The direct consequence of this disruption is that the very benefit most people seek from beet juice, improved blood flow, is substantially diminished. What you are left with is essentially a sugary drink that causes a rapid spike in blood glucose while offering only a fraction of the cardiovascular support that beets are intended to provide. For senior individuals, this conflict between sugar and nitrates presents an even more serious concern. The addition of sugars triggers an immediate insulin response, which is then followed by inflammation and oxidative stress, particularly in individuals who have diabetes, prediabetes, existing liver issues, or metabolic syndrome. While honey is a natural product, it still functions as a rapidly absorbed sugar within the bloodstream. This can accelerate the buildup of fat in the liver, exacerbate insulin resistance, and lead to energy crashes. Furthermore, for those who are managing high creatinine levels or have kidney concerns, an overload of sugar forces the kidneys to work significantly harder, which is precisely the opposite of what the body requires. The good news in this scenario is that beetroot possesses its own mild, natural sweetness when it is prepared correctly. Most individuals simply require a period of adjustment for their taste buds to adapt. However, if you genuinely feel the need to soften the flavor, it is advisable to opt for low-impact additions such as green apple or cucumber. These ingredients can introduce freshness, fiber, and hydration without interfering with the beneficial nitrates or placing undue stress on your blood sugar levels. In essence, sugar and beet juice are fundamentally incompatible. If your intention is for beet juice to function as a natural remedy, it is imperative to maintain its purity. Your heart, liver, and energy levels will undoubtedly reflect this mindful approach. Let us now turn our attention to combination number 3, mixing beet juice with orange juice. At first glance, this particular blend appears to be a perfectly healthy choice, a refreshing concoction of two vitamin-rich fruits creating an invigorating drink. However, for a considerable number of individuals, particularly seniors or those who experience digestive sensitivities, combining beet juice with orange can swiftly lead to adverse outcomes. The primary issue stems from acidity. Oranges are notably acidic, and when their inherent acids interact with the natural sugars and compounds found in beetroot, the resulting mixture becomes a veritable recipe for intestinal fermentation. This means that the contents of the drink begin to produce an excessive amount of gas within the gut, leading to uncomfortable symptoms such as bloating, cramping, and significant abdominal pressure. For individuals who already suffer from conditions like gastritis, acid reflux, or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, this adverse reaction can manifest almost immediately. However, digestive discomfort is not the sole concern. Oranges are packed with large quantities of vitamin C. While vitamin C is undoubtedly an essential nutrient, consuming too much of it in a single beverage can interfere with the body's ability to absorb nitrates, the very compounds in beetroot that are responsible for improving circulation and lowering blood pressure. When vitamin C becomes the dominant component in the blend, the conversion of nitrates into nitric oxide becomes less efficient, which in turn significantly reduces the cardiovascular benefits that beet juice is known for. You might believe you are actively supporting your heart health, but this combination quietly works to neutralize that very effect. This particular mix also places an additional strain on older digestive systems. The natural sugars present in both beets and oranges are digested very rapidly when they are juiced and their original fibrous structure is removed. These sugars then quickly enter the bloodstream. This can lead to a more sudden spike in blood glucose than individuals might anticipate, especially for seniors, those with prediabetes, or individuals who experience fluctuations in their blood pressure. If you enjoy citrus flavors, it is a far safer practice to consume beet juice and orange juice at entirely separate times of the day. This allows your stomach and circulatory system sufficient time and space to properly process each component individually. Beet juice generally functions best when consumed on a relatively empty stomach, whereas orange juice is typically best enjoyed earlier in the day, ideally with food, to help buffer its acidity. Therefore, while the vibrant color and appealing taste of a beet and orange juice blend might seem attractive, it is a combination that often does more harm than good, particularly when consistency in digestion and the integrity of heart health are of paramount importance. Combination number 4 on our list is mixing beet juice with vinegar. At first impression, this might seem like a rather innocuous blend. After all, vinegar is a common ingredient found in numerous detox drinks, homemade health tonics, and a wide array of popular health hacks. However, when it comes to beet juice, pairing it with vinegar is unequivocally one of the most significant mistakes you can make. Beetroot is naturally abundant in nitrates, which are essential compounds that the body converts into nitric oxide, a substance that plays a crucial role in opening up blood vessels, improving circulation, and supporting healthy blood pressure. Vinegar, on the other hand, is extremely acidic. This potent acidity can effectively destroy a substantial portion of these beneficial nitrates before your body even has an opportunity to utilize them. In simpler terms, you lose the primary and most valuable benefit that makes beet juice so highly regarded. However, the problems associated with this combination extend far beyond mere nutrient loss. The high acetic acid content present in vinegar can cause significant irritation to the lining of the stomach when it is combined with raw beet juice, especially for individuals who already grapple with issues like reflux, gastritis, or a generally sensitive digestive system. Many seniors describe experiencing a burning sensation, nausea, or a heavy, uncomfortable feeling in their stomach shortly after consuming this particular mixture. Furthermore, considering that both beetroot and vinegar have an influence on blood pressure, beetroot by tending to lower it, and vinegar by potentially altering sodium and potassium balance, The combination can lead to unexpected dips in blood pressure, resulting in dizziness or weakness, particularly in individuals who naturally have lower blood pressure. For anyone attempting a detox regimen, the addition of vinegar might seem like the logical choice, but in reality, the opposite is true. Instead of assisting the liver in functioning more efficiently, the acidity forces the liver to work harder to rebalance your internal pH levels. This translates to increased metabolic stress, not a reduction in it. And for individuals who are dealing with kidney issues, this additional acid load becomes even more problematic, compelling the kidneys to neutralize compounds that the body should never have been exposed to in the first instance. The most straightforward and effective approach is simple. Keep your beet juice pure. If you desire a lighter, more refreshing texture, consider using water, cucumber, or a low-acid fruit like green apple. Vinegar certainly has its own merits and benefits, but those benefits do not extend to being mixed with beetroot. It is best utilized in salad dressings or cooking, and it is crucial to keep it far away from your morning beet juice if your goal is to protect your stomach, maintain stable blood pressure, and preserve the vital nutrients that render beetroot such a profoundly healing food. Combination number 5 involves mixing beet juice with milk or any other dairy products. While some individuals attempt to enhance the creaminess of their beet juice by blending it with milk, this is, unfortunately, one of the most detrimental combinations you can create. On the surface, it might appear harmless enough. You have beets providing essential nutrients and milk offering protein. Yet, within the confines of your body, this particular mix triggers a cascade of reactions that can lead to significant digestive distress, nutrient depletion, and inflammation. The fundamental issue begins with the interaction between protein and acid. Beetroot is naturally acidic, and when beet juice comes into contact with the proteins in milk, particularly casein, it causes these proteins to curdle prematurely. This curdling process is not a gentle one, unlike the controlled fermentation seen in yogurt production. Instead, it occurs abruptly and uncomfortably within the stomach. The direct result is heavy digestion, unwelcome fermentation, and a host of uncomfortable symptoms such as bloating, gas, reflux, and a persistent feeling of having a rock in your stomach that can linger for hours. But the problems do not end there. Milk requires a very specific digestive environment for optimal breakdown, while beetroot, conversely, stimulates the production of stomach acids and bile flow. When these two distinct digestive processes clash, your body struggles significantly to break down both foods effectively. This means that you end up absorbing less calcium from the milk and fewer vitamins from the beetroot, precisely the opposite of what most people intend when creating such a supposedly healthy smoothie. For individuals who are lactose intolerant or experience slower digestion, which becomes more prevalent after the age of 50, this combination frequently leads to nausea, cramping, or a rapid onset of acidity. This particular pairing can also place an unnecessary burden on the liver. Beet juice actively works to increase nitric oxide activity and enhance circulation, while dairy products tend to slow down digestion and thicken the contents of the stomach. When these are consumed together, the liver is forced to work much harder to filter the metabolic byproducts originating from both foods simultaneously, thereby increasing inflammation rather than reducing it. For individuals who have been diagnosed with fatty liver, suffer from sluggish digestion, or have a history of reflux, this specific combination should be avoided entirely. If your preference is for a creamier beet drink, there are considerably safer alternatives available. For instance, coconut water not only hydrates, but also supports electrolyte balance and blends beautifully with beetroot without causing any digestive conflict. Cucumber, too, can contribute to a smoother texture and refreshing taste while simultaneously aiding in kidney and liver cleansing. These alternative pairings enable your body to function more efficiently rather than imposing extra strain upon it. Dairy products have their place in a balanced diet, but that place is not within your beet juice. Keep them separate, and your stomach, liver, and overall energy levels will express their appreciation. Combination number 6, and a particularly concerning one, involves mixing beet juice with spinach. On their own, both beets and spinach are celebrated as nutritional powerhouses, brimming with beneficial vitamins and minerals. However, when they are combined within the same juice, particularly in their concentrated raw form, you inadvertently create a biochemical problem that your kidneys and bones will not appreciate. Both beets and spinach are exceptionally high in oxalates, which are naturally occurring plant compounds that have a tendency to bind with essential minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and iron. When consumed in large quantities, or critically, when paired together in a single beverage, the oxalates can overwhelm your body's capacity to effectively process and eliminate them. The most significant risk associated with this combination is the potential development of kidney stones. The oxalates originating from both foods can readily combine with calcium within the kidneys, leading to the formation of calcium oxalate crystals. These are the most common and, regrettably, the most painful type of kidney stone, particularly for individuals who have a history of stones, reduced kidney function, mild dehydration, or even insufficient intake of magnesium. This specific combination can swiftly push the body into a state of oxalate overload. While you might not experience immediate symptoms, these crystals can silently accumulate, steadily increasing your risk of stone formation week after week. Another insidious problem arises from mineral blocking. Oxalates have a strong affinity for important nutrients, notably calcium and iron, making it considerably more challenging for your body to absorb them. Therefore, while many people combine beets and spinach with the intention of supercharging their juice, the reality is quite the opposite. You end up absorbing fewer nutrients, and your digestive system is forced to work overtime to eliminate what it cannot effectively utilize. Over an extended period, this can contribute to weakened bones, exacerbate anemia, or lead to general fatigue and muscle weakness. Individuals with pre-existing gut issues, such as IBS, gastritis, or low stomach acid, are particularly vulnerable to these effects. Juices with high oxalate content can pass through the digestive system too rapidly, causing irritation to the intestines and triggering symptoms like bloating, cramping, loose stools, or a sudden and urgent need to use the bathroom. Seniors who already possess a reduced ability to clear crystal-forming compounds are at a significantly elevated risk of oxalate buildup. It is crucial to understand that this does not imply that spinach is inherently bad or that beetroot should be avoided altogether. It simply underscores the critical point that they should not be juiced together, especially in substantial quantities. If you enjoy the addition of leafy greens to your beet juice, it is far more prudent to select low oxalate options such as kale, mint, celery leaves, or romaine lettuce. If you are particularly fond of spinach, it is best consumed cooked or eaten separately at a different time of day, rather than being blended raw with beets. Your kidneys work tirelessly every single minute of your life, and this is one battle they should not have to endure. Finally, combination. Number 7, and one that is often perceived as a classic pairing, is mixing beet juice with carrots. Beets and carrots often appear to be the perfect dietary duo. Two vibrantly colored, nutrient-rich root vegetables that are frequently combined in juices, smoothies, and various detox blends. Individually, each of these vegetables is incredibly healthy and offers numerous health benefits. However, when they are juiced together in a concentrated form, particularly when consumed raw, they inadvertently create a silent overload that your kidneys, liver, and blood sugar regulation simply cannot effectively handle. Both beets and carrots are classified as high oxalate root vegetables. When consumed separately and in moderate portions, the oxalates present are generally manageable for most individuals. But when you combine them into a single, potent juice, the oxalate concentration skyrockets. This dramatically elevates the risk of developing calcium oxalate kidney stones, a risk that is especially heightened for seniors, individuals with diabetes, those who are dehydrated, and anyone with even mild kidney impairment. The oxalates from both root vegetables bind very tightly to calcium, forming sharp crystals that silently accumulate until they trigger pain, inflammation, or complications related to the urinary system. The second significant issue is the impact on blood sugar levels. Both beets and carrots contain naturally occurring sugars. When you juice them, you effectively remove the fiber content that plays a crucial role in slowing down sugar absorption. This means that those sugars are rapidly released into your bloodstream. For individuals who are dealing with insulin resistance, prediabetes, fatty liver disease, or a sluggish metabolism, this combination can lead to noticeable glucose spikes, which are often followed by feelings of fatigue, intense cravings, and increased inflammatory stress. Over time, these blood sugar swings make it more challenging to manage blood glucose levels and can exacerbate existing metabolic conditions. Some individuals also report experiencing digestive discomfort after consuming this particular blend. In the absence of fiber to buffer the sugars and oxalates, the juice can ferment rapidly within the gut, leading to the production of gas, bloating, and a heavy sensation in the stomach. Seniors, who often experience slower digestion or have lower stomach acid levels, are particularly susceptible to these unpleasant symptoms. Once again, the fundamental mistake lies not in the vegetables themselves, but in their concentrated combination. Each root vegetable is undeniably healthy when consumed whole, cooked, or enjoyed individually on alternate days. However, the routine practice of juicing them together compresses an excessive amount of sugar, a high concentration of oxalates, and a deficiency of fiber into a single drink that your body was not evolutionarily designed to process efficiently. A far safer and more beneficial approach is remarkably simple. If you are opting for beet juice today, it is advisable to skip the carrot. And if you are in the mood for carrot juice, enjoy it on its own or blend it with low oxalate, low sugar additions such as cucumber, celery, or a small piece of green apple. By adopting this mindful approach, you can effectively support your kidneys, protect your blood sugar balance, and still reap the nutritional power of both root vegetables, just not within the confines of the same glass. Now that we have illuminated the specific combinations that can silently negate the remarkable healing power of beet juice, let us shift our focus to what actually works and how to unlock its full potential. Beet juice stands as one of the most potent natural remedies available for enhancing circulation, boosting energy levels, supporting liver function, and managing blood pressure. But this efficacy is contingent upon consuming it correctly. The most common pitfalls individuals encounter involve two primary mistakes. They either consume too much or they combine it with the wrong ingredients. Your body does not require a massive, overwhelming detox blast. Rather, it thrives on the right dose, administered at the right time, and prepared in the right way. Firstly, respect the dose. A single medium-sized beet per day is generally sufficient. Beets are rich in natural nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a crucial compound for improving blood flow and helping to regulate blood pressure. However, an excessive intake of nitrates or an overload of oxalates can strain the kidneys and may lead to undesirable effects such as dizziness or stomach discomfort. One medium beet, yielding approximately 100 to 120 ml of fresh juice, represents the ideal amount for daily consumption, providing enough benefit to enhance energy and circulation without placing undue stress on your system. Secondly, drink it pure. Absolutely no added sugar or sweeteners. Beet juice functions most effectively when it is consumed in its clean, unadulterated form. Adding refined sugar, honey, or even so-called healthy sweeteners can cause a rapid spike in blood glucose and significantly weaken the beneficial effects of nitric oxide. Your body is far more adept at absorbing nutrients efficiently when the natural flavor profile is maintained. If the earthy taste of beet juice is proving challenging, consider blending it with cucumber, celery, or a small piece of green apple. These are gentle options that support digestion without undermining the intrinsic benefits of the beet. Thirdly, consume it on an empty, light stomach. The optimal times for consumption are first thing in the morning, before your first meal, or approximately 30 minutes prior to lunch. When your stomach is relatively empty, the conversion of nitrates into nitric oxide is more robust. Digestion proceeds more smoothly, and the energizing effects become more noticeable. It is advisable to avoid drinking beet juice immediately immediately after consuming heavy meals, as slow digestion can impede the rapid activation of nutrients. Fourthly, fresh is always best. Avoid storing your beet juice for extended periods. The vital nutrients within beet juice begin to oxidize within minutes of extraction. Stored juice progressively loses its potency and may even begin to ferment, particularly after 12 to 24 hours. Freshly extracted beet juice delivers the most powerful nitric oxide boost, the highest concentration of liver-supporting betalains, and the fullest antioxidant punch. For maximum benefit, it is recommended to consume it within 10 to 15 minutes of preparation. Fifthly, sip it slowly, do not gulp. Beet juice is not meant to be consumed as a rapid shot. Rather, it is a functional tonic. Sipping slowly allows your digestive system to process the nitrates in a steady, controlled manner, preventing your stomach or bloodstream from being overwhelmed. Seniors in particular often experience a smoother and more balanced response in their blood pressure when they consume beet juice gradually. Sixthly, rotate its consumption. It is beneficial to avoid drinking the exact same blend every single day. Your kidneys, liver, and gut flora derive significant advantages from variety. Rotate your beet juice consumption with other beneficial low oxalate options such as celery juice, cucumber water, or simple green smoothies incorporating low oxalate leafy greens. This practice helps to protect your mineral balance and reduces the potential for long-term buildup of oxalates. When consumed in the correct manner, pure, in moderation, fresh, and at the appropriate time, beet juice can transform into a powerful daily ritual that actively supports your heart, brain, energy levels, and detoxification systems, all without the risks associated with overload or nutrient interference. In conclusion, beet juice has the potential to be one of the most transformative health habits you can integrate into your daily routine, significantly boosting circulation, providing robust support for your liver, increasing your energy levels, and helping your heart function with greater efficiency. However, as we have thoroughly explored today, the method by which you consume it is just as critical, if not more so, than the act of drinking it itself. The incorrect combinations can trigger uncomfortable fermentation, irritate your stomach lining, obstruct the absorption of vital nutrients, and even elevate your risk of developing kidney stones. Conversely, the right preparation and consumption method can transform a simple root vegetable into a powerful and effective natural therapy. Therefore, the next time you prepare your beet juice, it is imperative to remember, keep it pure, keep it fresh, and keep it simple. Aim for 1 medium beet, ensure you are consuming it at the right time, and rigorously avoid any harmful mix-ins. By adhering to these principles, you allow this remarkable juice to nourish you precisely as nature intended. If the information presented in today's video has assisted you in identifying and correcting a mistake you were unknowingly making, please consider giving this video a like. This not only supports the continued creation of valuable content, but also signals to YouTube that genuine, senior-focused health education is important and valuable. Kindly share this video with anyone who regularly consumes beet juice, as you might be instrumental in preventing a silent health problem for them. We encourage you to comment below, sharing which combination you may have been using and what changes you plan to implement starting today. And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe to Ageless Vitality and activate the notification bell so that you never miss out on our next science-backed health tip. Your overall health is intrinsically built upon the small, consistent choices you make every single day. Therefore, choose wisely, choose simply, and choose enduring vitality.